Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, right.
Unapologetically black.
Black.
But no hate and no fear.
Right.
And it's very hard to find anything now that is not systemically racist. The distribution of the vaccines, racist in several ways. But the most obvious way is that the people getting it first are old people. And since black folk lifespan expectancy is shorter, that's racist.
Well, I think it's no shade, but maybe the old people should get it first. I mean, they been.
Ashima, listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, sorry.
There are more old white people than there are old black people. So when they say you got to be over 65, over 70 to get it, that's a less percentage of black people because the life expectancy of a black person is less
than
70.
Yeah, but since the vaccine is so new, let's just try it out on the old.
And I had a partner that went to get the vaccine, and he said when he got there and it was all black people in line, he turned around and went home. Because he said he don't even think they shooting the black people. He think they shooting the black people up with vaccine.
DC, do you want to take the vaccine?
Hold on.
At my age, I'm like my daddy who's 96. He said, I'll take anything they give me.
Oh, for real? I didn't know you felt that way because I don't want to take it.
Hold on. How y'all feel about rich people, right? They talk about entertainers.
You not scared?
Of flying to different states. Entertainers are flying their private jets to different states to take the vaccine because they get there quicker. And people are now bidding on it. Now they got people that's bidding on the vaccine.
Y'all don't want to see what some of the side effects and after effects going to be first.
Whatever the side effects are, penicillin to get it.
I'm allergic to penicillin.
Is that right?
Well, going back to the first point, though.
That's why you keep them bugs around your little coochie.
Birth, I think.
But see, you got to also look at the distribution of the vaccine.
Come on, Mark.
So that in some communities, they're sending the vaccine to the medical centers where a lot of medical centers, based upon location, are not located in the communities that are African American, and they're waiting on it to get to a community center. And so now that's another situation.
Another case of discrimination.
Yes.
Systemic racism.
Yes, right.
But I must give credit to Joe Biden. He is speaking on, he is saying out loud that the distribution of it has not been equitable among black people.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
You know, I just rely on my herbs and my natural stuff. I'm real funny about medicine.
Well, I don't take a lot of medicine myself.
Yeah.
It was a period for 20 years, man. I ain't even take an aspirin.
Hey, man.
I just hope and pray I just never, ever, God, please let me live till I be 2,000 years old, ever get cancer. Yeah. If I did, I've said I would never do chemo.
I'm taking sea moss. It's something new.
I think that's what
y'all heard of sea moss?
Sea moss ain't new. It's new to you.
I'm saying new to me.
It's new to you.
It's new to me.
Sea moss.
So I'm taking sea moss.
I take sea moss.
You get that sea moss.
What is that? I don't know what it is.
So it has the 96% of the minerals that you need in your body is in iris moss or sea moss. And then the other one,
liquid? Is it a pill, tablet?
It can be a liquid. It can be a pill. It can be a gel. The other one that you want to get is that Bladderworth. I can't think of.
Pills made my stomach hurt.
But those come in. They come in, gels and liquids and everything like that.
I have the gel form.
I do too.
Also, I have a young lady now.
How do you take the gel form? You stick it up your ass?
No.
How do you take? What do you do with the gel?
No.
Do you eat it?
What do you do? With a gel form, you can actually mix it with any food you eat. Any food you eat, the gel form, you can mix it in anything you eat. But I have the gel form. Hold on. I have the gel form, but I also have the milkshake form. I had a young lady, my wife went to a different place, and this lady makes hers, and it's a milkshake type. So I take that too. But I'm going to tell you something.
You can take it as tea?
Turmeric, right?
Turmeric, I take that.
If you take turmeric and you take sea moss, you will feel so much better walking around, energized, and everything. It helps with
what about apple cider vinegar?
I take that too.
That kills me. I can't do it.
I take apple cider vinegar every day.
I can't take it.
You want to take a little bit of it.
Take too much.
You don't want to take a lot of it.
I'm telling you, I can't even take a little shot of it.
But you need to. Men, sea moss and that damn apple cider vinegar.
I think they got it in the
and also that black seed oil. Your penis gonna be harder than your wife ever seen you before.
You seem to be obsessed.
Always on that.
With a hard penis.
Yeah.
Like that thing.
I'm just saying. You niggas of age.
Are you having a hard?
You niggas of age.
Are you having a hard time?
No, I'm never having a problem. I'm not having a problem. I'm not having a problem. I know.
Would your wife?
Hold on.
Would your wife agree to an interview?
I didn't have a problem before that. But once I start
and
on
we
that
got to drink
regimen,
plenty of water.
Once what?
Once I started that regiment, man, my little Joe,
exactly.
He stayed up all night long and all morning long since I started that regiment. Yeah. I'm telling you, try it for yourself. Right. Try it for yourself.
Were you having a problem before you discovered that?
No, but I didn't have that kind of enthusiasm.
So it's a mental. It's a mental thing.
Go behind.
No, it ain't a mental.
Your penis, you got to have enthusiasm.
It ain't just
you
mental.
You got to have sea moss.
It ain't just mental. Hold on, it ain't just mental.
You got to have turmeric.
I'm just telling you.
It's turmeric.
There's a lot of work that go behind this penis, Bo Pete. Damn.
No, I'm saying I don't know which one did it. I don't know which one did it. I don't know which one did it. But I started on these three regiments.
You got to drink cranberry juice.
Hold on, man. Black man, y'all didn't hear this. I don't know which one did it.
Got to be raining.
But hold on.
Today was a good day for you. Right?
That's why you on the street. That's why I'm water. But hey,
come on, Bo. I'm 63 twos.
I started the turmeric.
Eating vegetables.
The turmeric I started because Rodney Perry had a stroke, and when he come out of his stroke, and he was saying, they put me on this turmeric.
Oh, you can't go there. After Rodney Perry had his stroke, his left arm was erect all the time.
First of all, I be telling Rodney Perry. I be telling Rodney Perry he faking.
I'm just saying. To my experience, Rodney Perry told me about the turmeric. Right after he had his stroke, he said they put me on this turmeric, so I started turmeric. Cause
he also got COVID after that.
Right. I got you. But I had a knee. I had a knee infection.
I told him he was faking. DC.
I had a knee problem. Hold on, man. I've been had a knee problem since 1994 on my left knee.
You need to stay off them knees.
Right.
You don't want to know what make a dick hard.
The rug burns, boy, be hurting you, boy. The rug burns.
Could you write that turmeric soup recipe down for me?
Go ahead, Bo. I want to hear the story.
So I can make the men a drink. Here, drink this.
I'm glad you see how I feel. Be up there, everybody just taking shots at your ass.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
What's the name of this tea again?
It's turmeric. Turmeric.
I started turmeric.
Yeah.
Turmeric.
I'm glad I started, right? You get the root.
Apple cider vinegar.
You get the root or the powder. If you get the powder, you got to mix it.
I take the powder.
But you get the root, you cook it in something and make the root, okay? So I started that. My knee felt better.
Black pepper with it.
All right? Because that was
knee
something I learned from Rodney Perry.
What about the knee pads?
What about knee pads?
Why are you on your knees so much? Why are you on your knees?
That's Home Depot. Your knee pads you get from Home Depot. Yeah. Whatever support you want, all right? Anyway, so I tried that. Okay, then William called me and said, hey.
Oh, damn.
William.
What's up, Will? Will.
You having turmeric problems?
All right. Everybody put the camera on Will. That's Will right there.
Give him the mic.
All right. No.
What's wrong with you?
William said, hey.
What William said?
William said, hey, man, I got somebody making the... Actually, before the William, the young lady who worked over in the comedy club put me on the black seed oil.
Black seed oil.
So I started buying black seed oil from her.
All right.
Over in the comedy club. Yeah. So that was working. I feel better.
Boy.
Then William came along and said, hey, man, I got somebody making the sea moss gel. So I got the gel from William. I took that. right? So
Did you put the
when I
turmeric
took
with
the, hold on,
I
see
mean-
how strong this sea moss gel was. When I took the sea moss gel, the toxin had to come out of my body some way. William took it, and William took it. Somebody squeezed his nose, and his toxin came out of his nose.
So what's coming out?
I took it, and I had a growth. Hold on, I had
semen.
I'm telling you, I took it.
Semen coming out of
I
his
took
ears, nose.
It's whatever makes
Go ahead,
yourself
man.
come
Hold
out your
on,
nose.
hold on.
Yeah, semen coming out your nose.
Hold on. I took it. I had a growth on the side of my head.
Coming out there.
A big old.
You had growth on the side of your head.
I had a big old growth on the side of my head.
Yeah.
What was growing on the side of your head?
And
We were all talking
when I
about
put a
that.
I put a hot cloth on it. It came to the head, and I had so much pulse
Pulse.
come out of it.
Pulse.
I took that.
Pulse.
Hold on.
Pulse. He had a pulse.
Whatever it's called.
he
Whatever.
had
Yeah, let him tell the story, man.
Well, that's a whole lot.
Huh? I know, but we need to hear this.
She's stopping me.
Okay, go ahead.
I took that pulse out,
You took the pus out.
and I put it on a napkin.
On
Except you
that.
get your
I
dick
took to
hard.
my doctor.
You took the pus to your doctor.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's still wet.
And he said,
What, it was in a
I don't know
Ziploc
what
bag?
happened, but you got toxins coming out of your body. And that was because he turned me on to sea moss. And the sea moss had to come out of somewhere.
Well, tell me
Came
about
out of
this.
his nose.
Tell me about this. Where you get this semen from?
Semen.
Sea moss. It's not semen.
Oh,
It's called
sea moss. Oh, my bad.
I
I'm
can
sorry.
get you some, DC. You want me
No. DC don't need no semen.
You need some semen coming out your nose.
mouse, DC?
Semen coming out your
What we
nose.
talking about? Hey,
Wow.
it works, man. I'm telling you, it works.
Well, I think all the brothers in prison now will be glad to hear that. You know, they deprivatizing. Joe Biden has passed a thing. He's saying these private prisons,
We still
you got stock in them and all that.
Yep.
Ain't gonna be no more.
So I'm glad you brought that up because I don't understand private prison. Is a private prison a bad thing?
Let me explain it to you.
private.
Let me explain it to
company.
you.
Yeah, 'cause I
Michael
was trying to
Jordan.
figure out what
Michael Jordan, I think, is the biggest
Him and Bob Hope.
private
You can buy a
prison stockholder.
Yeah.
What the private prisons, they get to determine which inmates they will receive.
Right.
Okay.
They have a list. You know what inmates they want? Black inmates that are healthy, young, and have a long sentence. It's just like having an apartment building and you want a tenant
'Cause
there
you
for
can
a
house them.
long
You can
time.
house them long.
Now the government gonna pay
As long as they
for
there.
them to be there,
Yeah.
but they get to actually basically bid on which prisoners they want.
Right.
So I wouldn't want I want somebody with a major crime. I wouldn't want like a child molester, Bo P or
Yeah, yeah.
somebody.
Is a private
somebody-
prison?
I want
life.
somebody to kill
You
somebody.
want somebody to do a 20 for
Is
life.
a private prison like being
It's
in a
a
private
corporate-
school
No,
or
it's
the
a pro-
accommodations?
it's a-
Even prison not a
I'm
great
saying
It's a corporation.
they get to
But I'm saying, do they get
determine.
more?
They get to determine who they want to
It's a
inhabit,
corporation.
who they want to come into their penitentiary.
Yeah, I get
they
that
want
part.
young black murderers that are healthy. They ain't got to provide them with a whole lot of medical stuff. Right. They got
Okay.
long
It's
sentences.
a company.
Okay.
And they sell stock in that. You can buy it, but
They put them to work.
Sadly,
to work.
Michael Jordan is one of the biggest.
So they ain't no
I have
prisons eating
read.
steak.
I have
Turn it
read
down, turn
one
it
of the biggest private prison stockholders in the country. In the country, and that's kind of I know it's
kinda
all
sad.
about the money, but that's
sad,
kind
though.
of
That's kind of sad.
sad.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
It is sad.
Yeah, okay, because it's not like the private prison. They have like I was trying to ask was like better accommodations or nothing.
Oh no, you
No,
thought
no,
like it
no.
was like they all come
No.
out and they all got white shirts and navy blue pants and a bow tie.
You thinking about
No, you thinking about private
the
school.
white collar prisons.
You think about
Yeah,
private
well,
or
I
handicap?
guess.
You think about private or handicap?
about
But
federal
right
Is that
now,
kind of school your son go to?
right now, it's this guy that is viral on Instagram. I don't know if y'all
got a viral.
seen him. He went viral on Instagram. He is in prison, right? He went viral because he made some baked macaroni and cheese in his cell.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody was like, how did he do that? But he has a comforter set, a stove. He be cooking real food. He has an iPhone that he says
a federal prison.
go for $2,000 in prison. He be going live with all the celebrities. He said he was wrongfully accused it has something to do with a firearm. I really don't know his story, but he has 2 life sentences plus 70 years.
Well, like when I went to testify for my buddy, I played ball with. And
there's a lot of niggas in prison with a bunch of assholes over them to bring that phone every day.
There you go.
Oh man, they be having. He be on there. They be having weed. They be drinking.
There you go.
They was frying chicken.
They make liquor. I mean,
how you gonna deliver it if you don't have that?
Well, I mean, the guards bring it.
Hey, what else you gonna do when you got multiple life sentences?
Yeah.
I mean, you like my buddy that told the judge, I can't. They gave 3 life sentences. He said, Your Honor, I can't do that. And the judge said, well, son, just do the best you can.
Hold on, but DC, did you not?
Would you let me get through a joke?
But did you not think this is staged? Because whatever prison that you go to and have all this access to what he's doing, it has to be staged.
Well, he say he innocent.
No, they got programs in prison, man.
Yeah.
What's the name?
They got programs in prison.
But to do what he doing? Hold on. But what he doing, all it takes for one time to somebody see it and go right to the spot.
Hold on, I got clarification. They're saying that. See, I had read Michael Jordan. They're saying that there's another Michael Jordan. Okay. They're saying it's not the Michael Jordan that we know and love, which is good news.
Oh, okay. Well,
but I read Michael Jordan, and there was no delineation. There was no thing that said any different. But now I'm being corrected. They're saying, and I didn't say it was that Michael Jordan, but it was implied that it was that Michael Jordan. They're saying that is not the Michael Jordan that has. So that's good information now. Well, we got to wrap it up. I would like to say from the side over here that Bo P, I'd like to thank you for sitting in for me. I had a little slight emergency, and Larry King died, but you are not the next Larry King.
With DC, I tried to do the best I could, man, to sit in for you, man. I appreciate everybody out there with your tolerance. Horrible. And DC, appreciate you with your tolerance.
I kind of like this side show.
It was definitely different sitting next to Bo Peep versus sitting next to...
It was different, wasn't it?
It was.
Well, his pants, let me tell you, by his own testimony, his pants are so wet right now, Ashima, he couldn't. He can't stand
it. wasn't the same. I much prefer sitting next to...
You turned him on.
It was cool and everything, but it was not the same.
You turned him on. Oh, you trying to make me cry.
I'm Bo P. I mean, it's a different show, you know. Tonight, it's a
better sit next to me.
Your white ass will never sit next to me. Hey, man, we thank y'all for watching, man. It's Bo P, man. This DC Curry, DisRace, right here. Every Wednesday night, man, we do this thing live.
Go to YouTube and subscribe.
Subscribe to us. DCCurry.com.
Get ready to follow our Instagram page.
No, hold on. Don't do that. Let me do this right. It's called
we ain't gonna never get out of here.
www. www.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold everything. Hold everything. I'd like to welcome Aunt Love has been on a honeymoon. We went 2 hours and didn't talk about Aunt Love's honeymoon.
Yeah.
He went to the islands. Yeah. He walking around. He's out on Facebook. He was over there on the naked beach. Him and his fiance or wife.
He looked like
on the naked beach.
Not my Aunt Love.
He was a pigeon. He like a pigeon over there on the.
Whatever, dog.
Aunt Love keep him on. You stay in love, though.
We just had a good time, man. We just had a good time.
Penguin.
And I looked on Facebook and saw him and his fiance naked. She was fine too. I said,
oh Lord,
what he done told her?
And he in a handicap chair.
What he done told her?
Hell no.
He keep him a lady. He don't mind his lady being.
He laying out on the beach, tickling the sharks and shit. Doing all the white folk shit over there.
Tickling the sharks.
And what was it, Jamaica?
Laying around like a starfish.
We was in Cancun, Mexico.
Cancun.
And Lord, you ain't never
like
asked me.
Starfish, like he ain't never been no damn.
Laying out on the beach.
Would you like to go to Buford Highway?
I actually need to ride the Metropolitan.
It's the closest to it.
Hey, man.
We miss you, man.
DisRace. We see y'all next time. We holler at y'all.